if you hear me. Hey, I'm JR. Welcome to the channel. In this video, we're going to take a closer look at the Ultimate Edition Monday Night War Scott Steiner. We'll unbox Freakzilla, go over everything from accessories to articulation. We'll pose the figure around, give a couple comparisons, and I'll even give you my honest thoughts here in the end. Shaking the big bad booty daddy out the box, we get our first quick look at the figure, and yes, I'm going to try to use as many of his nicknames as I can. We get quite a few accessories here with Papa Pump. Let's check them out. 2 additional head sculpts. We got a open mouth, probably shouting some Steiner math head sculpt, as well as a mouth closed, more calm, chillin' head sculpt. 3 in total, with 1 already being on the figure. And hello, beautiful, the big gold WCW Championship title. Damn, I love this belt. The chainmail headgear, a pair of sunglasses, and the straight jacket, which is certainly the most unique accessory we get here with the genetic freak. Lastly, a few sets of additional hands, a pair of pointed finger hands, and a pair of fist hands. The gripping hands are already on the figure. Now, let's go ahead and pose this figure around. The Monday Night War Ultimate Edition Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner. A figure that I'm hyped to bring to the channel for you, and I couldn't believe it that I stumbled into this thing already at a random Wally World stop. And you know, after posing this thing around, I now have no regrets for selling off my Scott Steiner Elite because this Ultimate is definitely an upgrade. And now that I'm thinking of it, I should have totally picked up like a little tiger figurine to pose around with Scott, because how insane was that, right? I remember the Scott Steiner persona was super entertaining toward the later days of WCW, even into his WWE and TNA runs. Who doesn't remember his feud with Triple H, right? Or Booker T. Here's a quick comparison for you with the early 90s Scott Steiner Ultimate from the 2-pack with Rick. Speaking of Rick, here we got the dog-faced gremlin. And then, of course, our last comparison, Braun Breaker. Let's go over articulation, and then I'll show you how I'm going to pose this figure in my collection. The head rotates 360 right around, and of course it's removable. The butterfly joints on mine are slightly looser than I'd like, but they're not all home runs. And you can take the arm all the way around. The bicep cut is there, double jointed, pinless elbows, which always look clean, especially with these massive biceps. The arms are removable, as you know, and the hands rotate, hinge, and can pop in and out. Now the torso, just like the butterfly joints, is a little bit looser than I'd like, but I'm willing to look past it. You do get some good range out of it regardless. The waist cut is 360. Now here's where things got a little bit weird. The drop down hips, they weren't moving. They weren't dropping down at all. And at first I thought, well, maybe they just don't drop down, but later I found out, posing him around, that they were just stuck, so heads up on that. Kicks up, 90 degrees on both sides. Thigh cut is there, double jointed, pinless knees, let's go. Boot cut, ankle rocker, and then of course the toe articulation. I think it's safe to say you'll get some good poses out of this figure for your photography or your displays. And here's how I plan to pose around this Ultimate Edition Scott Steiner in my collection. I'm gonna put him right on the WCW shelf, and he'll probably take first or second row. And my honest thoughts here are, get it. Even if you have the Elite, sell it off, get this one. I love it. Is this a figure you've been able to track down? Leave me a comment. Again, my name is JR. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and remember, it's cool to be you. Peace.